Hello everybody, it is May 25th, Friday night, before the races tomorrow. We'll be racing Central Missouri Speedway June 1st, so that'll be kick-ass. Now it is Friday night, and usually I like to come out and kind of give the car a good once-over, try to see if I get any loose bolts or anything like that I need to tighten up, top off the fluids, make sure the battery charger's charging like it's supposed to, which it currently is not because I bought a cheap battery charger that doesn't like to charge. So last weekend we didn't race. I did some light maintenance work to the car, worked on the distributor, kind of rebuilt it. I believe I talked about it in the last video. Basically just returned it back to mechanical advance. Rejetted the carburetor, started it up, adjusted the float in it, so maybe I'll quit running out of fuel at the end of the straightaway. Other than that, that's all I did the last video. Tonight the plan is to I gotta adjust the window net because it's still tighter than a bull's button fly season. I'm going to make a bar adjustment on the rear end and top off fluids. You are probably going to see some weird jump cut in here where I end up changing clothes and we continue on doing whatever it is I was doing. That's because I only have about an hour before I have to jump on the computer. I do have a sim race tonight on iRacing, racing with the Silver Bullet Racing League. It is the final round of the GT3 class, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's a fun track. I've done a ton of laps on this thing. I should be top 5 maybe, fingers crossed. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen, and give you a little bit more of a breakdown on everything as we go. If you made it this far in the video, please like, share, subscribe, do all those things. Really appreciate it. You want to check me out on Instagram, it's Pigpen13, PIGPIM13. I think there's an underscore in between the N and the 13, but whatever, you can find me. Pretty easy to find me. Other than that, man, we're gonna get started. Okay, all I did was move this bolt here over a little bit. Let's see if we can get it. The trick is to be able to do it with one hand. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. So we got a little floppage going, but I think it'll work. Okay, moving on. So I'd love to show you guys more of this with this whole process, but I'm on the narrow side of the wall tonight, and it's just kind of hard to find a place to put the camera and get work done, and a lot of it's two-handed, so I just can't sit there and hold the camera the whole time. I'll see if I can't find a place that I can set the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Door panel's back on. Window net has been adjusted. Sorry for that noise. Yeah, I know it looks like a whole bag of assholes, but it's my car and it is what it is. So I do have I do keep looking at Marketplace, and I find things I'd like to have. Like, a straight chassis, or I don't know, better equipment, period. It is what it is, dude. You gotta have money. I gotta make it through this season. If I make it through this season, maybe we'll talk about next year and chassis upgrades and stuff like that. My hopes aren't my hopes aren't up that much, so we'll keep working with what we got, because it's what we have. So anyway, strange transition time. I gotta go do some iRacing. Then I'll be back in the morning. So we'll see you guys then. Morning. So it is Saturday. It is race day. All right. This morning, the target is we're gonna get an adjustment made on the car. Just a bar adjustment. It's nothing fancy. Top off all the fluids. Make sure the motor's got plenty of oil in it. Radiator's full. Rear end's full. Transmission's full. All that shit. I might run a buffer over the tires real quick, kind of dust them up, but other than that, that's all that's really going to happen. It's 9, not even 10 o'clock yet. It's 9:45. We'll get all that stuff going and get everything loaded up, kind of take our time with it, make sure I get everything right. I do have to run down to my father-in-law's. I just thought about it when I walked in here. My battery charger's it's not feeling right. It is, I think it's sick, so I think I'm just going to go borrow one from the father-in-law to get me through for the weekend, and we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll get started. Alright, we are loaded up. All ready to go. I gotta get the cooler in there. Other than that, it is about 2:30 right now, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go in and sit down and relax before we go to the racetrack. I gotta get my helmet and fire suit ready. And by that, I mean it's just gotta go into a bag, and I gotta put some tear-offs on. Other than that, man, we're ready to rock and roll. I might try to do some bee footage or something on the way down there. I'll give my daughter the camera and let her point it out the window. See some of this beautiful countryside out here in Missouri. Yeah, other than that, guys, we're ready to go. Oh my, tons of cars here tonight. Got all the vintage cars, a bunch of late models, a bunch of cars I've never seen before, so it's gonna be a long night. Parking is at a premium. Here we go. Well, run hot laps, and the car felt really good. The track was still really slimy from all the water they put on it, but I think it'll be all right. I think it'll slick off just fine. Still had a little bit of a stumble to it, but it kind of pulled out of it, so I think I know what I got to do to defeat it. It's just pain in the ass. It's always something, man. They've got me starting on the pole for my heat too, so I'm gonna see if I'm gonna make them pass me. Hell with it. All right, hang tight. Hopefully some of that GoPro footage came out. Getting some battle scars. Don't know where we ended up finishing at. There was a couple cars that had to go out. We got wrecked out. Started on the pole. It kind of went backwards. Still got a little bit of a stumble, but I mean, it kind of is what it is. I don't think I got GoPro footage of it because of the battery in the GoPro went dead. So try this crap again for the feature. Don't know where we're starting just yet, but I'll let you know.
you wanted to finish the race. But we finished the race. So, I had some problems with two. Me and him got together. I don't know I'm not even going to say it was anybody's fault. I think it was more my fault than was his. Either way, he hit me and it absolutely rung my bell. Hit my head on the side of the full containment seat. Saw stars for a minute and I got completely out of the gas. It was crazy. Anyway, we're gonna try to get this thing loaded up. I want to find that guy and apologize to him because that was kind of a shit move on my part. Anyway, guys, we'll catch you in the morning. Okay, it looks a lot worse than what it actually is. Don't get me wrong, it looks pretty bad. All honesty, all it is broken control arm. Surprisingly easy fix. Sheet metal's kind of tore up. Other than that, it was we're gonna chalk it up as a good night because the car actually ran really good in the feature. Car ran really good in the feature. I also got to see a lot of family down there. I got a cousin who races the vintage cars. He was down there, his dad was down there. His dad helped me out a little bit with the car, tried to figure some things out. Had some cousins hanging out in the stands. Every car wants to pass, so I'm doing a take. Anyway, we're gonna call it a good night because, you know, I got to see a lot of family. The car ran well in the feature. I realize I'm way down on horsepower compared to everybody else. I know I have some ideas on how to fix that. Unfortunately, it takes money, which I don't have, so we may just have to suffer for a while. Also, we're probably gonna set out next week just because try to get caught back up on some bills. We kind of overextended ourselves this weekend going out to the track. Also, next weekend is mine and my daughter's birthday, so we'll probably just stay home from the track. It sucks, I hate to do that, but I don't put racing before my family, so that's how that goes. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far in the video, please like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will catch you next time. Thanks.